after giving the rice bowl to Gausar, what did Lady Niu say? Okay, the rice bowl can grant wishes. You may make one wish every year, two every other year, or three every 3 years. Should the rice bowl be broken, all that it has granted will be lost. Take care of it, wish wisely. Then she took her last breath and shut her eyes forever. So while handing over the rice bowl to Gausar, Lady Niu advised him that the rice bowl was a magical one. It could grant the wishes. And the wishes, how would he acquire those wishes to be fulfilled? That she advised that he could make one wish every 1 year, or two wish every 1 year, or three wish every 1 year. So the rice bowl could wish thrice. So each year he could wish for anything. Two wish every other year he could wish from the rice bowl, or three wishes together he could ask after 3 years, after passing of 3 years. She also advised to take care of this rice bowl, because if the rice bowl fell down and broke into pieces, whatever wish it had granted, it would all be lost. So she advised Gausar to wish very cleverly and keep the rice bowl very carefully. And after giving this advice, the poor old lady, she could not take in the heat and the smoke of the fire. She passed away. Landua and Swajau left Gausar to bury the old lady by himself. Before he buried her, Gausar said sadly, "I wish I could see, then I would have a memory of her." So Landua and Swajau, they did not bother to bury Lady Niu after her death, and Gausar was alone to do all the rituals. Before he buried Lady Niu, he sadly wished on his own that, "I wish I could have the eyesight so that I could see her and remember her as she is." No sooner had he finished wishing when Gausar's wish came true. His eyes opened and he could see. He was overjoyed. He enrolled himself in school, got a job at a local store, and started to rebuild the house. Now, as soon as Gausar had wished that he could see Lady Niu so that he could remember her, his eyesight had come back. To his surprise, his eyes have got opened and he could see, and he was so happy, overjoyed meaning happy. And what did he do? He enrolled his name in the school, in the village school, and got himself a job in the local store, and started to rebuild the burnt, broken house. The intense heat and fumes from the fire must have opened his eyes. The people in the village speculated. Speculated means they imagined. They did not know, the villagers, they did not know what was the exact reason for Gausar's eyesight. So they started to give their ideas that the too much heat and smoke from the fire must have caused his eyesight to be back. So the villagers, they started to give different theories about Gauser's eyesight. Suddenly he had started to see everything. Landua and Swajau, on the other hand, did not accept such an explanation. They went to ask Gauser. Now his brothers, Landua and Swajau, they could not accept this kind of explanation from the villagers that intense heat, that means too much heat and the smoke from the fire had caused his eyesight to be bad. So they went to Gauser to ask the real reason for his eyesight. When he told them about the rice bowl, they insisted that he share the rice bowl with them. Gauser gladly agreed, and he gave them the same advice the old lady had given him. "What are your wishes?" Gauser asked. Now, Landua and Swajau, when they asked Gauser about the real reason for his new eyesight, Gauser had, because he was an honest person, he told them the entire truth behind his eyesight. He told them the story about the rice bowl. And listening to the magical rice bowl, both the brothers asked Gauser that he should share the magical rice bowl with them so that they could also wish from it. They could also ask their wishes to be fulfilled from the rice bowl. And Gauser, unselfish and honest person, he gave the rice bowl to them to wish for, and before giving he also told them about Lady Niu's advice regarding the rice bowl and asked them that what was their wish, what were they going to wish from it. "A house with plenty of food to eat at all times," Landua answered. "It would be nice if we could get high grades in school without studying hard," Swajau added. Now, Landua said that I wish a house with lots of food to eat all the time. And Swajau, he said that in addition to the house and the food, I also wish that we could get highest marks in our report cards without being studying so hard. So without studying, we would like to get good marks in our results. So the brothers, both the brothers, they were greedy and they were lazy, and so they asked as per their nature. And Gauser, being the unselfish and honest and brave person, he did not think about his comfort. He only asked for the thing which would help him to see Lady Niu and remember her. So there was a difference. While Gauser chose wisely, the brothers wished for the things of comfort because it was in their nature only. They were not hardworking, they were not honest. So without studying, they asked for good marks. Without working hard, they asked for a huge house and lots of food. They did not want to work, so they wanted the supply of food regularly. That is what they asked for.